Morning. Today's travel morning is Jacksonville, Florida. I've been to Jacksonville numerous times. In Jacksonville, you can probably experience the closest thing to a Florida winter due to its, location at the northeast corner of the state. Very picturesque city. It's on the banks of the St. Johns River. Matter of fact, the river makes a 90-degree turn as it starts to turn into an estuary heading over to the Atlantic Ocean. I had opportunity to travel there a lot for work in my early days at CACI. We had an office in Orange Park, Florida, which was one of the Jacksonville suburbs. And then it moved as the business with NAS Jacksonville grew to that tall building just over my shoulder, the former, I guess it might still be the Bank of America building. But one of the neat stories I have about Jacksonville and the time that our office was in that building, you go down to visit, and the naval jets would fly down the river, which meant north, uh, towards the city, and then show their belly. Actually, it would be this way, show their belly to the skyscrapers. And if you were in one of the top floors of one of those buildings as that was happening, it was a sight to see and experience. Building would shake a little bit. It was pretty cool. Of course, that was pre 9/11. That behavior stopped after that, but it would be a squadron of Navy fighter jets would fly right at you and then flip, make their right hand turn out to the Atlantic Ocean. Cool place. Also had opportunity to play the historic TPC Sawgrass on one of my work trips down to CACI. And probably my biggest lesson from that is Sawgrass is famous for its island green on number 17. Matter of fact, people all over the country and world know about this island green. It's pretty tough. I didn't fare too well on the island green. I took three different tee shots and missed the green with each one, and then decided I'd hold off and wait for number 18. Of course, every single person I've asked in my life since playing that course has said, "How'd you do on 17?" And I've had to tell the story of, well, I didn't finish. So not exactly the most fun story to retell. Also had numerous trips to Jacksonville for football games, particularly around Virginia Tech in our heyday. We had some Gator Bowl or Gator Bowls that we were in, and also the ACC championship. I don't think I ever went to a Jacksonville game and watched Virginia Tech win, but still it was a fun city to visit along with my fellow alums. I do have a dear friend and family that still live in Jacksonville. Interesting point. It's actually the largest single city in Florida. Of course, Miami is a bigger MSA, but Jacksonville is a lot bigger than you think. Great place to visit, big airport, lots of picturesque waterfront dining. I highly recommend Jacksonville if you've never been. Thank you.